Hello, my friends, and welcome to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel, the channel where I like to talk about the good, the bad, all we have to know about Italy, but in particular where I focus on the properties for sale in Italy and in general in the Italian market. All right, so I like to investigate the price of the properties and to show the best deal for sale in Italy in a selected location. All right, my friends, so before I start the video, please put like and subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. And then if you want, you can join my Facebook group called Italy, a place to love, where I like to share the updates of the YouTube channel and not only. But so let's start with today's video and let me show you where I'm gonna bring you to show you the property that I have selected for sale today to show you in this video. So basically we are in Sicily. As you can see from the map, I picked a particular location of Sicily and we are in a town called Sant'Alfio. Now it's important while I zoom in to show you the exact location. It's important to tell you all the reasons why I picked this area. And so let's start what type of house and the reasons why. So first of all, the property has to be detached property, semi-detached or townhouse. All right. Then we have to be in Sicily as we are. Then we have to be close to the sea and close also to the park of Etna Volcano, all right, which is a very touristic destination. Then we don't have to be far from Catania. Now Catania is here, and we at the same time we don't have to be far from Taormina. So I just picked a location that is in between Taormina and Catania, but in between there are two quite big towns. One is Jarre here, which is a big town. We are talking about more than 25,000 inhabitants with good services, good hospital, and so on. And we are very close to Jarre and also close to Acireale, another beautiful touristic destination and quite big town. So then, what else about this property? I was looking for a property that has a sea view and also a view on the Etna volcano. All right. Then, very good investment also potentially because it's a very touristic area and in particular a property with no need of renovation. But by the prices I see in the area, and the prices are quite expensive, so I've been able to find the best deal with no renovation works to do, with all the things that I have described you, and in particular with the sea view and also the view on the Etna volcano. All right, so now we go straight away into Idealista. All right, just to, okay, here I want to show you first of all the area of Sicily that I have selected for you. So we are, as I said, not far from Catania, not far from Taormina. Before I show you the distances on Google Map, all right, so this is the area that I drawn. I also want to show you the prices, all right? Because in these areas, I have to say that the prices of the properties are quite high. So as we see, 239, 450,000, 329, 250, 550,000, 220, 190, so 649. So as we see, is not a cheap, is not an area where you find inexpensive property. For example, here there is one for 40, but I've noticed that all these houses generally don't have heating and they are all in need of renovation. So I wanted to show you overall. Now I bring you close to the property that I have selected today, and is this one for 110,000 euro here. Okay, is a villa in Via Guglielmo Marconi in Sant'Alfio. But as we see, the properties in the area are not very cheap. So we have 130, 110, but also in need of renovation. 165, 385, 194, 280. So I try to find anyway the best deal. For me, this property here is a bargain for the price they are selling, comparing to the other properties in the area, and for the condition of the house, which the house is. I'd say this is the best deal. Anyway, we'll go into the property in a minute. Before I go into the property, I want to show you the distances of Sant'Alfio to other two close destinations. So let's start from Sant'Alfio to Catania, because anyway we are in Catania Province. Okay, is the biggest town, is the biggest location in the area. So let's see how far we are from Catania. So we are 42 minutes far from Catania, is around 30-35 kilometers. Then obviously you can be in Catania surrounding area. Catania is a quite big district. You might be already in 30-35 minutes in Catania surrounding area. Okay, then second, I want to bring you to Taormina and Giardini Naxos, because these are two of the most wanted destinations by the tourists in Italy. But so let's select Taormina. Taormina, which is a beautiful place in Sicily. All right, so how far we are from Taormina? It says 39 minutes, which believe me is kind of nothing. I say under 40 minutes, and it's kind of nothing, believe me, in Sicily with these roads. Anyway, I'd say then Giardini Naxos is even closer. Let's check Giardini Naxos. Giardini Naxos. Okay, that gives for me a very good advantage also as an investment to rent this property, for example, as an investment. 29 minutes, so we are under 30 minutes and we are already in Giardini Naxos. Then I also want to bring you to Jarre, which is the biggest town that we have close to Sant'Alfio. As we see here, there is Sant'Alfio. So in 15 minutes driving, we are already in Jarre. So basically, Jarre is already on the sea. All right, very touristic area. Also, this one. And now, because anyway, I just want to show you how far we are from the sea to a touristic destination. Let's say Torre Archirafi or Spiaggia Sant'Anna, Spiaggia di Mascali. Let's focus on Spiaggia di Mascali. Okay, let's see how far we are from Sant'Alfio to Spiaggia di Mascali. All right, so let's see how far we are. So in 20 minutes, we are already on the sea. So for me, this place is a very strategic location. And for the price that I found for 110,000, for me, this property is a very good deal. Okay, now let's jump straight away into the property. All right, so before I show you the pictures of the house, I want to read a bit the description. Okay, so villa for sale in Via Guglielmo Marconi, 110,000. So we are talking about 150 square meters, 8 rooms. So the property is a quite big property. And as you can see, we are under 1,000 euro per square meter for a house that is fully renovated. I'd say we are around 750, 800 euro per square meter. Okay, let's read the description because it's quite interesting. Now, renovated house with courtyard and Etna view, Sant'Alfio. So from this place, you have a sea view, but you also have the Etna volcano view. In a quiet but well-served area of Sant'Alfio, we offer for sale a completely renovated detached house, ready to be inhabited without the need for any intervention. And that's for me is the main goal. Now, the property distributed on 2 levels, the house offers comfortable and well organized spaces. Now, there is a the house is on 2 levels. We have a ground floor with entrance to a bright living room, eating kitchen, cozy living room, and service bathroom. So the property has two bathrooms. Then lower floor sleeping area, connected by an elegant wooden staircase. It consists of a double bedroom, small bedroom, second bathroom, private courtyard, garden, and storage. So we also have garden, we have lovely view, and so on. Outdoor space to live in. The courtyard is perfect for enjoying summer days in company, organizing outdoor lunches and dinners, relaxing in the green of your own garden, or simply breathing some fresh air in total privacy. Priceless view. The properties enjoys a wonderful panorama of Etna and the sea view, an added value that makes every day even more pleasant. Ideal for those looking for a welcoming first home in a quiet but not isolated context. A ready to use housing solution with no work to be done, an outdoor space to better enjoy free time away from the chaos, strength, completely renovated, quiet but central area, livable outdoor spaces, double exposure with two natural light, sea and Etna view. Anyway, I already pointed you all the advantages of the property, no renovation, not very expensive comparing to the area, sea view. I can keep repeating, close to the big towns, but in a quiet area, close to Catania, close to Taormina. So many, many advantages of this property. Now, basic features: 8 rooms, 2 bathrooms, terrace and balcony, uncovered parking space, but there is a parking space, good condition, individual heating, private garden. Okay, finally, my friends, we can enter into the property. And so let's start here from the main entrance. So basically, as I see there is even an alarm here. Okay, so the house, they're saying, is fully renovated. And from outside, I'd say beautiful entrance door. So I don't see any type of issue on the exterior part of the house. Okay, now here basically we are in the living room connected to the dining area and to the kitchen. So it's a quite big open space with a vaulted barrel ceiling. So we on top we also have this beautiful vaulted barrel ceiling. But anyway, I would focus on this picture. So we have a fireplace, then we have radiators, so we have a heating system. Behind these chairs, I see the radiators. I see perfect floors, perfect tiles. My friend, I cannot see anything wrong with this property. I'm simply, anyway, I'm appreciating the quality of this property and the quality of the renovation. Then finally a decent estate agency who put very nice pictures. They're presenting the property anyway in a very good way, not comparing to 80-90% of the properties for sale which are listed with awful pictures. Okay, here again we have the beautiful cozy fireplace. We can install, if we want, solar panels and can make, for example, a fireplace that gives you hot water. So in this house you can become totally independent if you want from the, let's say, gas supply and electricity supply. It gives perfectly the chance to do this. Okay, here from the living area on the right, we move to the dining space, okay, with another vaulted barrel ceiling, independent, they make an open space. Also, electrical implant, new, brand new. I see another radiator. They kept the old radiators, which I prefer, they're much better. They keep the hot water for longer time comparing to the new radiators. That was a smart move. Okay, then here, so we have the living area on the ground floor, is a duplex, let's say. We have the living area on the ground floor, and then we have the sleeping area. Uh, let's say on the other side, we see the stairs going downstairs, but it's still on the ground floor. It's not a basement. So we have simply the house on two levels. On this side, the entrance, okay, and on this side, the garden, but always on the ground floor. So we have two ground floors on two separate levels. Again, beautiful renovation here I see. So here we have the dining area. The floor is in a beautiful condition. Here we have the kitchen, and what can I say, my friends? It also looks beautiful. Everything new, new tiles, new roof. Plus, we have the terrace, beautiful terrace with a lovely view from the kitchen. The doors are new. Everything is brand new. Now, it's only because I'm not planning myself to move to Sicily, but I think this would be the perfect house for me if I decide to move to Sicily one day. This is the type of house that I would go for. So basically, here we are in the terrace from the kitchen. Okay, beautiful with the sea view already. I can see. Then here probably we are in the bathroom on the ground floor. I mean, the bathroom where the living area is. And as we see, again, we see a house. There's still a label on the bidet here to show you that. Anyway, it's kind of new, new renovation, new windows. Again, I won't focus too much because the pictures are talking by themselves. All right, so here we have the view on the other side of the house, which again, there's another, there's a plot of garden, open space, let's say, courtyard, and these are the rooms leading to, from this side, you have the bedrooms, okay, which they are on the lower floor. Then you have view on olive groves, surrounded by nature, the sea view, again, amazing. The Etna, wow, simply amazing. Okay, then here we have the beautiful staircase. Also this staircase, simply new. All right, kind of spiral staircase. Okay, here I guess we are in the lower part of the house, so where the bedrooms are, with a second bathroom. Again, all fully renovated. Everything looks perfectly in order. Beautiful bathroom, new windows. Again, I can keep repeating. Then here we have a small bedroom that can be used, for example, as a studio with radiators, with new sockets, so new electrical implant, totally brand new, new windows. I can see double glazed glasses, frames. So then here we are probably in the master bedroom, which is another lovely space. All right. Maybe the only thing, not very big window, but anyway, the house itself, I can compromise with that. For example, I would be happily sleeping in such a beautiful, beautiful bedroom. For example, here you have a built-in brick kind of shelves where you can put television. You have sockets here. Okay, here we are in a kind of open space living area in the lower floor, all right, where the bedrooms are leading, probably. All right. Here, yes, from this hall with good radiators. In this hall, as I say, we are leading then to the two bedrooms and the bathroom. Okay, so then there is also an external staircase that brings you from the lower floor. Okay, then we have the boiler gas, condensation boiler gas. So from the lower side where the bedrooms are, you have the steps leading to the terrace that are bringing you in the kitchen. All right, then here we have this lovely, small, not very big, but lovely courtyard, lovely open space where you can enjoy your outdoor times with a bit of gardening. Again, this is the house from outside, from the garden. I'd say beautiful, simply beautiful. I like it. All right, my friends. So these are the pictures of the property. Let, let me know what you think about this property that I found for you today. Let me know if the price for you is matching with the quality of the property. I consider it a bargain myself, simply because I say, anyway, it's a beautiful house, no renovation works, close to beautiful destination, with sea view, with Etna view. I would like to live close to Etna. Etna is famous not to be a very dangerous. I mean, it's an active volcano, but not as dangerous. It's not an explosive. You can do your own research online. Anyway, my friends, if you have enjoyed this video, please put like and subscribe. Again, I will never stop repeating. It helps my channel to grow. You can join my Facebook group, and I'll see you here on Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel to my next video. Bye.